Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to learn about hypermorph. So what is hypermorph? So hypermorph is a additional module in hypermesh which we can use to change the shape of the mesh. So to access the hypermorph option we can go to tool, and then we have the hypermorph option here at the right hand side. We can select that. So under hypermorph we have different sub options such as morph constraint, system symmetry, morph volumes, map to geometry, freehand, etc. So in hypermorph, we basically have three ways to morph a mesh. That is change the shape of the mesh. So firstly, we can enclose the mesh inside a volume, and then we can change the shape of the volume, which will automatically change the shape of the mesh. So this is morph volumes. So second, what we can do if we want to change the shape of certain elements or certain localized area, then what we can do, we can create domains, and then we can change the shape of the domains, so that will change the shape of that localized area. And the third option which we can use is we can use the freehand option, as you can see here. So the freehand option allows us to directly move the nodes. Instead of creating any morph volume or domain and handles, we can directly move the nodes to change the shape of the mesh. So we'll start by morph volumes. So we'll go to morph volumes, then we'll go to create, and then we have to select the elements. So we'll select the elements by face, and then we'll click create. So as you can see, we have a morph volume created here. This green box, the morph volume, and these red dots, as you can see here on the screen, these are called handles. So what are handles? So handles are basically used to change the shape of the morph volume, and we can move these handles to change the shape of the morph volume. Okay, we can also change the handle placement. As you can see here, corners only selected. What we'll do, recheck, and we'll select corners and edges here, and we can click create. So as you can see, handles are created in between the edges also. Okay, for this tutorial we only go for corners only, and click create. Okay, so we have a morph volume created with handles. You can see it on the left browser here. We have a morphing volume collectors, and we have a handles collector. Okay, so now how to change the shape of this mesh? So for that, we'll go to morph, and then move handles, and then we'll select the handle. After selecting the handle, as you can see here, we get three arrows here. So we can move these three arrows to change the shape of the mesh. As you can see, as I'm moving this, the mesh is coming up. Okay, so we move this right side. You can see here. We can select this. Okay, and we'll go with this. Okay, as you can see, the shape of the mesh is changed. Previously it was flat. Now it's kind of out of plane. Okay, so this way you can change the shape of the mesh using morph volume and handles. Okay, so we'll do undo all and click on return, and then we'll go to first we'll add this morph volume and handles. Okay, then we'll go to freehand. So what is freehand? So freehand is used to change the shape of the mesh without morph volumes and handles. So here we have different things. First of all, we have to select the moving nodes. So suppose we select the moving nodes here. Now we'll select the nodes on the edges. We'll go by path. Select here. Okay. So select all the nodes on the edges. So we have selected all the nodes on the edges. Then we'll have to select the fixed nodes. So we'll fix this circular nodes. Select it by path. Okay. Now we have to select the elements which will be moved. So for this we'll select the whole face by face. Okay. So as you can see, the white arrows appear. So we can move these arrows to change the shape of the mesh. Suppose we are moving it up. So as you can see, all the elements which are selected are moving, and all the nodes which were fixed, you can see they are fixed. They are not moving. All the other nodes are moving. Nodes which are fixed are not moving. So this is how you can change the shape of the mesh using freehand. Okay. Now next we will see the map to geometry option. So in map to geometry option, basically we can map the nodes to a particular geometry. It can be a line, it can be a plane, it can be a surface. So for this purpose, we'll go with line. So we have to select the line list. So we'll select the line list. Select this line list. Okay. And then we have to select the node path. So by path is selected. Okay. We'll select the node path. And then we'll click auto map. As you can see, these nodes are mapped. These nodes are mapped to the line. Okay, so this is the use of map to geometry. Okay, now so just in case if you are imagining what are these morph constraints, system, symmetry, shapes. So morph constraints are basically used to define constraints before morphing. We can fix some nodes so that they don't move during morphing. Systems are basically these coordinate systems which we can define according to our need. Okay, and symmetry. So what is symmetry is basically if you want to change the shape of mesh and you are doing it by moving handles. So for that, if you want to change the shape symmetrically, suppose if you want to move some other handles when some other handle moves which is just opposite to it, so you can select a particular symmetry about a plane. So when one handle moves, the other can also move, so there will be symmetric change in shape of the morph. And shape options you can use to store the morph shapes. To know more details about this, you can go and read my blog which I have pinned in the comment section and in the description as well. So this is all for this video. See you all in the next video. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe.